A little less than 1 hour ago, former President Donald J. Trump took to Truth Social to post that his attorneys have been advised that the former president has been indicted on charges relating to his handling of classified documents that left the White House and were found at Mar-a-Lago. He is to be arraigned in Miami next Tuesday. We've got details about everything. Hang on, folks. We're going to get into this breaking story in just 1 second. My name is Brian Trippett. I am your front porch conservative. Step on up to my electronic front porch and let's talk. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, a little less than 1 hour ago, Donald Trump posted on Truth Social that his attorneys have been advised that the former president has been indicted on charges relating to the document scandal that has swirled around him for the better part of now a good 12 months. Let's take a look at what he posted, look at some news analysis, look at some reaction, and then I'll give you my take on the whole thing. So we're going to start out on Truth Social, and I'll read the following. This is in 3 parts. From former President Donald J. Trump's own Truth Social post, the corrupt Biden administration has informed my attorneys that I have been indicted, seemingly over the boxes hoax, even though Joe Biden had 1,850 boxes at the University of Delaware, additional boxes in Chinatown, D.C., and even more boxes at the University of Pennsylvania, and documents strewn all over his garage floor where he parks his Corvette, and which is, quote, secured by only a garage door that is paper thin and open much of the time. I have been summoned to appear at the federal courthouse in Miami on Tuesday at 3 p.m. I never thought it was possible that such a thing could happen to a former president of the United States who received far more votes than any sitting president in the history of our country and is currently leading by far all candidates, both Democrat and Republican, in polls of the 2024 election. I am an innocent man. And finally, this is indeed a dark day for the United States of America. We are a country in serious and rapid decline, but together we will make America great again. Okay, that's the post. And as you might expect, it's gone like wildfire. There are already stories out about this. We'll start with Fox News. Headline: Trump indicted on federal charges related to document handling and obstruction of justice. Trump has been ordered to appear in federal court in Miami on Tuesday. In a story by Brooke Singman, Jake Gibson, and Bill Mears, we read the following. Former President Trump has been indicted on federal charges that emerged out of special counsel Jack Smith's months-long investigation. Trump facing at least 7 federal counts related to document handling and obstruction of justice. He has been ordered to appear in federal court in Miami on Tuesday. Trump himself announced the indictment on his social media platform, Truth Social. Trump said he's been summoned to appear at the federal courthouse in Miami on Tuesday at 3 p.m. This is the second time Trump has been indicted this year. Trump pleaded not guilty in April after being charged by Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg on 34 felony counts of falsifying business records in the first degree. Trump added, "This is indeed a dark day for the United States of America, but we are a country in serious and rapid decline, but together we will make America great again." Smith was appointed by Attorney General Merrick Garland in November 2022 to investigate Trump's alleged improper retention of classified records at his Mar-a-Lago home. The Justice Department has been investigating the matter after the FBI conducted an unprecedented raid on his private residence in August of 2022. NARA told Congress in February 2022 that Trump took 15 boxes of presidential records to his personal residence in Florida. NARA recovered the 15 boxes from Mar-a-Lago and identified items marked as classified national security information within the boxes. The matter is referred to the Justice Department by NARA, National Archive Records. These boxes allegedly contain, quote, classified national security information and official correspondence between Trump and foreign heads of state. Classified material that was reportedly confiscated by the FBI during the FBI's raid in August included a letter to Trump from former President Obama, a letter from Kim Jong-un, a birthday dinner menu and a cocktail napkin. Oh, wow, a cocktail napkin. Oh, my God. Trump last year said the National Archives did not find the documents, but they were given upon request. Sources close to the former president said he's been cooperating and there was no need for the raid. Now, that's what is going on. That is what all this is about. Now, the reaction on Twitter, it depends on which side of the fence you're on, as you might expect. I'll show you a few things. Well, and apparently Trump has released a video. Take a little listen to this. We'll see what he has to say. Give me 1 second, folks.
Very sadly, we're a nation in decline, and yet they go after a popular president, a president that got more votes than any sitting president in the history of our country, by far, and did much better the second time in the election than the first. And they go after him on a boxes hoax, just like the Russia hoax. And all of the others, this has been going on for 7 years, that they can't stop because it's election interference at the highest level. There's never been anything like what's happened. I'm an innocent man. I'm an innocent person.
Okay, we're going to stop it right there, folks. Not because I'm trying to in any way cut him off from speaking, but I think that more or less sums up what's his reaction to it. And he's not the only one with reactions. And like I said, it depends on which side of the fence you're on. So take a look at some of this. Trump attorney Alina Habba just said, when your name is Donald Trump, when you're leading in the polls, you're going to get hit hard. You're going to get indicted until you can't take it anymore. But they picked the wrong guy. I stand with Trump. Yeah, here's one that's really nice. Pat Robertson goes to hell. Voting Rights Act upheld. Trump indicted again. Best day ever. So the reaction goes around the board depending upon what you're looking at. Folks, this story is breaking and everybody's reacting to it. So, what's the take of the fine fella in the fedora? It strikes me as odd, very odd indeed, that all of a sudden, now it's announced that this indictment is coming down when James Comer, the chairman of the the Republican chairman of the House Oversight Committee, has got his hands on an FD 1023 from the FBI that apparently has evidence that Joe Biden, the current president of the United States, engaged in a bribery scheme when he was vice president, and that there's hard evidence contained therein. I'm not saying it's a distraction from what's going on with Biden, but it seems like to me this is a tale of two presidents. One of them wants to be elected to office again, and the whole of the justice system in the United States is going after him. The other is the current president, and the whole of the justice system seems to be dedicated to making sure nothing happens to him. Two-tiered system of justice, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, this story is breaking. We're going to follow it. We're going to keep an eye on it. But in the meanwhile, please do me some favors. Number one, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, please do so. Number two, hit the bell for notifications. When we post videos about this, I want to make sure you're fully aware of what's going on. Number three, please share this video around to friends of yours. Number four, give me a thumbs up. My name is Brian Trippett. I am your Front Porch Conservative. I'll see you next time.